Well, Jack's an information theorist. Some would say he's a computer scientist, but I like to claim him as a communications information theorist. And Jack worked on a theory of data sets, how different data sets could be combined, how information could be compressed.
If you just convert it to binary digits, it's inefficient. You should convert it to as few binary digits as possible, because that allows you to efficiently transmit the information as, if nothing else, as cheaply as possible.
And techniques led to algorithms and actual hardware that could be used to condense the memory and get more and more messages, songs, information on hard drives, on flash drives, on tape drives. I mean, he really opened up the idea of using information theory and communications theory to the magnetic recording industry and to the magnetic media industry.
This is the combination of taking what's called redundancy out of a message and then putting redundancy back in the message in a way that if errors occur, you can correct them. This is what information theory is all about.
Well, Jack has contributed considerably to the field of data compression and networks and codes in general, both algebraic codes and probabilistic codes, and their application in communication systems, in magnetic recording.
I hope I played a role in encouraging him to move out here to San Diego to be part of the University of California, San Diego. And of course, that's been a tremendous advantage to both to the university and the students, and also, it turned out, to Qualcomm.
When I finished undergraduate, I was supposed to go into the Air Force. It was right after the Korean War, and they had a surplus of people, and so they decided they would let people go to graduate school if they wanted to for 3 years, and then go into the military. And so that led me to go to Princeton for a PhD. And I used to go in the morning in my uniform, take off my uniform, put on a jacket and tie, teach my course, put on my uniform, and finish the day. All of a sudden, I started getting interested in teaching.
He's an absolutely wonderful teacher. He explained things so clearly. He is incredibly helpful to his students.
And the next one was, I didn't get to him. Somehow, I end up with students that just are good.
You want to have the guidance and you want to have the help for someone who has so much experience, so you can eventually do it yourself.
What I like to do is to give them a little bit of a lead and then back off. And when they come to me and they say, you know what, I don't know how to do this, I say, no kidding. And I make them go back and think more about it.
He would send me back to the office, but he would give me some hints or some ideas, which direction I should look at.
The most important lesson I learned from Jack, maybe it's also the simplest, because it's like even the very complicated things are, you can look at them like a small toy.
I really enjoy trying to explain things to people.
So, and especially the complicated stuff, it's just amazing how he can simplify everything, and he can take like a really complicated idea, break it into pieces, and then you take like one step to another one, and then you got everything.
Do I prefer industrial work or academic work? The fact is I love both. And I wouldn't want to do just one of those two.
He contributed to many of the products that we developed here at Qualcomm, both from the theoretical understanding of the problem that we were trying to solve, but also with very practical solutions to practical implementations.
The fact that I've always tried from the very beginning, when I got out of the Air Force and started teaching, I always tried to consult 1 day a week. And now, did I do it for the money? Probably. But because you don't make a lot of money teaching. On the other hand, that wasn't the principal reason I did it. I did it because you could bring back into the classroom experiences that the students don't get out of the textbook.
What I want to be is a professor like Jack. And basically everything which he gives to us is something which I hope that we'll be able to continue with that.